House Room on Clubhouse, the best internet radio show, the best podcast ever. I'm speaking all that into existence. Good morning and welcome to Waking Up with the Prophet, where we wake up each and every weekday morning with fresh inspiration, motivation, and a little bit of music to start our day. Not sure where you're listening from. If you're on your way to work, coming home from work, already at work, somewhere working out, maybe you called off work today, maybe you don't have a job, whatever the case may be, maybe you always on the clock. We still want to make sure that you're starting your day off the right way, meaning with the right people, right conversation, right inspiration, right mindset, right attitude, all that good right stuff, because I just believe in starting my day off the right way, meaning with the right people, conversation, inspiration, mindset, attitude, all that good stuff. With that being said, it's time for us to go ahead and check in. And y'all know how we check in each and every day here on Waking Up with the Prophet. We check in with our three daily questions. What's the weather? What's for breakfast? And how you starting your morning off? On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 to 20, however you feeling this morning, we want to know how you feeling this morning. You know what I'm saying? Set the tone, set the atmosphere, let us know. Because the whole point of this show is that by the time you leave the room or leave this space, we would have put some type of positivity into you. We would put a smile on your face. We would put some type of positive spirit into you that make you want to look at your day impactful, positive. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel a little bit better as you go throughout your day. Amen. You know what I'm saying? That would just be the whole point of it. So you can feel better as you go throughout your day. I know that's what it is like for me, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, pull the refresh to you guys are on the stage. I want to go in there order. Come with me. All right, good morning. Yes, I have some money, it's nothing good. Feeling decent. Um, got a lot on my mind here. Uh, Now that I went on mute. I mean, it is what it is. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm on the file. Like a good. I'm got a lot of my spirit. Had a lot of hey, man, God. I'm tomorrow, and I'm excited to wrap up. Working well for the last 4 weeks. Pushing forward to really just trying to shit my mind. Lord have mercy. What's going on. So, yeah, it is what I believe that God is the best in the shop coming. Hey, it's like the weather, 39 degrees right now. With a high of 51. So it's kind of decent weekend, but I didn't do too much this weekend. It's really trying to work my money, get some so yeah, y'all just keep confident. Y'all just keep praying. Y'all just want to get the ground, but it really is. But yeah, as far as breakfast, there's no breakfast right now. I'll probably go down there and pick you some tea or something. And then, yeah, I may end up going to this place with my friends and we end up doing some, I end up getting some pig. I got like pork chop. I end up getting some pig feet. Anytime you go to a soul food place out here called Subway, they're gonna make sure you get a good decent sized portion. So yeah, I got some pig feet down there. So I'm gonna go down there, eat that on. That'll probably be my lunch. But that's just it for me and my day. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to set my positive affirmations, keep the journal, get my mind together. Yeah, that's about it. What's your question? If you're in the room and you got on Facebook, go ahead and just drop your money in the chat. As well as just going on the live. So everybody that come on the live and just watching and just like listening and whatnot, thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate it. And I value it. But yeah, Sarah, it's like you said. Hello.
Are you okay? 45 degrees here in the suburban area of Texas. We're going to hit a high of 70 degrees, 70 in the bags. So it's going to be nice and warm. No breakfast as of yet. I think I might make me some oatmeal, to be honest. Um, God is good because I got my last W-2 form is coming in the mail today.
Not the last W-2.
Man, listen, I know I do my own taxes, and I had to file my stuff with Uber and all that other stuff. So I was waiting for this last one from that job I had last year. But they paid, I mean, I made so much in 3 months. It was like a big, like 2 months actually. It was a big deal. So I got to make sure I get this stuff in there and I hope it don't kill what I got going on. But yeah, man, great weekend. Jade Cargill made her debut in the Royal Rumble the other day. Uh, big deal, big deal.
Who is that?
She wrestled with AEW. She's actually married to one of my favorite baseball players of all time, Brandon Phillips. But she's a black wrestler who is she kind of made. She's not really been in it for so long, but she just had a big, huge stardom follow behind her. Yeah, I watch wrestling still, and I know it ain't real, but I still watch it. But it was a great thing. And normally I watch it with my children. We all watch it together, and it kind of brings back memories of my father and I when we would watch wrestling and stuff together. And so it's just cool that my kids would do that with me as well. We'll sit down and just enjoy it. So it was a cool situation. Right now I'm on a good 4 because I just don't like waking up on Mondays sometimes. But I'm grateful to wake up. Let me take that back. Because it could be the alternative. Y'all be like, pray for JY's wife and all the other stuff. So I'm truly grateful. So yeah, looking forward to hearing what we're talking about. And praise God.
Awesome. Well, y'all know it's Monday. I don't never take it too deep, too serious on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? I just be chilling on a Monday. So we probably just gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, the usual, what's been in the news lately, of course, sitting and giving my top 5 things of the day. You know what I'm saying? I think those are kind of interesting, of course. Super Bowl has popped up. Some of the news headlines are kind of interesting today. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it real brief and bright today. I also got some business that I need to take care of. So yeah, we're gonna take it real light because sometimes when we do too much on here, man, I be really needing to take a nap after this show, bro. I really need to reset and get myself together after this. So today we're gonna be real cool, real casual, real light today. Miss Ebony, it's on you. Good morning. Go ahead and check in for me.
Hey, good morning, y'all. Happy Monday. It is 39 degrees here in the DMV. We're gonna get up to 45. Much like y'all, Prophet, we got to 76 on Friday.
Oh, that's
it was like insane, like insanely hot. But it felt good. It felt so good. It was a nice preview to spring. Very much looking forward to spring. And then it like dropped into like the low 60 Saturday, and then it just plummeted Sunday. So we are back to reality. But I'm feeling all right. This Monday. My church is on consecration, so and I really don't typically eat like one meal a day anyway. So sad to say, this isn't too huge of a sacrifice. The only thing that is a sacrifice is my Pepsi. I can't drink my Pepsi, so a little burnt about that, but it's all good. So yeah, fruit juice and water on deck. Packing up the boy because we're gonna go to the hospital a little early today, so I can spend a little bit more time here. God gave me. I was hired people who promised come through, get my kids weekend. Everything everybody promised me failed. Like everybody, it was like excuses go. I myself so frustrated because it takes a lot for me to trust people. They said to open up and even say I need help. So all I've heard in this process is if you need this, you need this, and I don't pay for mine. So I finally was like, you know what? This week, I'm gonna give notice. Yeah, do it. Even somebody was like, I'll go to the hospital. I'll pick you up. Somebody on my husband's family because they come on this side to get his grandmother. I was like, okay, cool. I said, hey, go to the hospital. She said, yeah, I'm gonna go at this time. Yeah, okay. It's packed up. Waiting. I I'm not gonna get till like 7. I'm not taking my kids off house at 7 tonight. That's dumb. If this I was over at 9, so I just packed my babies up and went. Somebody's supposed to take Rain on a play date. They played, didn't hear from them until yesterday. So I was really frustrated. I left the church just like, God, I literally do not have no help. Like, I'm carrying everything. The only thing I ask for help with is like my kids. On the weekend, mainly Rain. I got Roman. Just keep Rain busy. She don't want to sit at the hospital. She gets fancy. She gets stuff. I'm like, what is it? And then it comes, oh my God, it's supposed to be real time again. So I'm doing all this math in my mind. Y'all, I get a text while I'm sitting in church from somebody. My husband does a lot of funerals. There is cousin passed away. We did her funeral. It was the week before I had Roman, because I never forget. The week before I had Saturday before I had Roman, we did the funeral. He played the same. I get a text from her. Even if she had my number, hey, I heard about Brian. You know, me, I want to be a blessing to you all. Thank you guys for being a blessing to us. And I still ask us about him. And y'all saying y'all just. I'm like, okay, 30 minutes go by, nothing comes with the text. I don't know what she's talking about. Ding, Apple Cash goes off. More than my rent amount. More than half of my look at. I said, oh, okay. And then I looked into my personal account and realized that the exact amount, without me even getting paid, she said the exact amount that I needed to pay that rent. So I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. So I go check my mail. I hadn't checked it. I'm terrible with that. I'm so used to my husband checking it. Go check the mail. It's a card in there from one of the churches he played for. That had like $400 in cards. I know I do a lot of Uber. I was like, God, you around this apartment in the morning are so good. So while I'm sitting in church, calculating, God help me to carry this another month. This is going into month 3. I'm like, I'm not gonna carry this. God, He did it again. I have not had to pay the rent out of my own money since my husband left me off. And I don't He is so good. I'm grateful. So my body's exhausted. My body's probably on a 2, but my spirit's on a 5. And so Mondays can typically be heavy. It's hard to get up, and I struggle to get out of bed today. I'm not gonna lie. I was up. So I was at night doing a paper, but I just want to encourage any who, Mondays can kind of be a drag. Just remember that God is still moving. God can use the gloomy days. God can use the days when you don't feel like it. He hears what I call the lazy prayers, where we just land in bed, where we just whisper the angry prayers. Like He can use it all. He can handle it all. So I know it's on Testimony Tuesday, but I feel compelled to share that. And I hope to help somebody. So that's my check-in. I will be here for the combo until I get to the hospital. Yeah.
Amen. Bless God for that. I know to kind of help me out a little bit because I was over here like, ugh. Ooh, yes, bless God. God do it for me in Jesus' name. Elder, I'm throwing it over to you. Do.
Okay, you can't be doing that right there. Because the holler that was down in my chandelier and under my bed, we're about to come. Eyes up. Thank you. Anyway, it's good morning. Hallelujah. I am on a 5. It's 33 here in the northwest corner of the state of Ohio. County. I thank God for life. Last week was a little tough. Was in the emergency room 2 days in a row with my daughter. Thank God, God is healing. You never know when people are praying, what they're praying for, and we understand it was natural, but we also know it was a spiritual attack. And the blessing and the fact that my daughter was praying for herself, pleading the blood of Jesus over herself, and she was singing this little song, I am healed by the wound in His side. And I was calm as I was a mama bear a couple of times, but I was calm. I thank God we get through this. He's doing better. So I just thank God for His grace. I thank God for His protection. I thank God for God being God. I can't say it no other way. Have a wonderful week.
Amen. You're right about that. That's why I said, man, I just gotta keep putting in hope. I gotta keep my faith. I know God's gonna do some amazing things for me. You know what I'm saying? I just really believe it. I really believe it. I just gotta keep my faith up, keep my consecration up, continue to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Cause boy, y'all speaking to me this morning. Thank y'all so much too. Cause I really that's it for right now, huh? Okay, cool. That's it for right now. Then awesome. Well, the time now is 8:55. This is my first day of this. So that means I'm able to get a phone again before 9 o'clock. Once 9 o'clock hit, everybody start, joining us. Well, technically 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, 7 o'clock East, I mean Mountain Time, or something like that. I don't know, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I love the 9 o'clock hour because we get to get into news, hot topic conversation, stuff that we seen over the weekend. I definitely want to, man, something that I see this weekend that I thought was just very, very interesting. Because when I tell y'all, we just make everybody famous. But hey, I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad. I'm probably a little jealous. I'm like, okay, well, God do it for me. Like, Lord, do it for me. But no, I saw the Super Bowls this weekend. That was real dope. Been able to watch that. Shout out to the 49ers. Chiefs rematch 3 years ago. Oh yeah, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. But we're gonna talk about all the news and hot topics and all that other great things before we get into what I might lay the curriculum down for as we go into the next week and month. Because Thursday starts February. Thursday starts February. Of course, February is always Black History Month. It's always Rose Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, and all the other good stuff. That's all happening the same week. I think. But Valentine's Day, Super Bowl, all that's gonna be in the same week. So yeah, it's gonna be an amazing week for us to just have a great conversation, explore some things, talk about some things. Tax season is kicking off today. So shout out to everybody at W2 to get your taxes in. I'm gonna try to get Pastor Anthony in here one day this week so he can probably answer any questions and stuff for us. Because JY, I'm kind of like you. I do my own taxes through TurboTax. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking about doing something different this year. Probably having somebody do them and helping me out with them as I do it myself or something like that. Because yeah, I'm trying to capitalize on all the money I can. And truth is, hey, you can't do that if you're ignorant. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect with somebody who's like more sort of an expert on taxes and how to handle this money thing for me, so I can actually, write out some things within my business, within my office, within all that I'm doing. Because the truth is, the IRS is kind of trying to work with us. I seen something on the news earlier today where the IRS is even coming at banks and stuff about like how they do overdraft fees and all this other stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Dr. Anthony about it, Pastor Anthony, because he's a financial guy on here. So when he pops in the room, we probably gonna talk about that a little bit later on this week. But just for today and just for the moment right now, of course, y'all know I'm gonna go ahead and put into another song just so we can have a little fun, have a little space to feel real quick. And then we can come back and talk about our news and hot topics and all that other good stuff. Do me a favor though, if you haven't already, go ahead, put some people in the room, let them know that we live, let them know that we on here, and then we coming right back, you know what I'm saying, and have fun and excited about all that other good stuff. Okay? All right, let's go. Mm. All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Waking Up with the Prophet, where we wake up each and every inspiration, motivation, and a little bit of music to start our day. Not sure where you're listening from. If you're on your way to work, coming home from work, already at work, so working out, whatever the case may be, we still want to make sure that you're starting the day off the right way, you know, with the right people, motivation, inspiration, all that good stuff. I just believe by faith that when you start your day off the right way, it tends to go a little bit better. Not saying you ain't gonna have no ups and downs, no bumps and bruises, no aggravation, irritation, and frustration, but you definitely gonna have some of those. But when you trust God, rely on God, depend on God, allow God to go for you and fight your battles for you and all that other good stuff, things tend to go a little bit better. Amen. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? It's time for us to go ahead and get into our news, our topics, and all that other good stuff that we like to talk about when we're here. Because guess what? I believe in being, minded. I believe in loving God and being focused on God and speaking in tongues and all that other good stuff. But I also believe in caring about the things that's happening in my own backyard. I also believe in caring about being, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes we like to talk about some of the things that's going on in the world, no matter how crazy people may think it is. Because sometimes we think it's crazy fools too, but hey, it is what it is. The things that's going on in our own backyard. I don't know if you do not. I work and do a tax service, and I've been doing taxes. Oh yeah, I forgot you doing taxes too. Over years, since 1999. I forgot you did taxes too. Oh, too. Yeah, so you gonna help us keep this tax conversation off later on today too. So yeah, because we definitely know how to get our money because we heard people giving out $6,000 for early taxes and all this other stuff. It's up to hmm yeah. Some of the places are giving up to that much. Some of the businesses are giving up to that much. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna check it out because I might be trying to get me some myself. Give me $5,000 just early, a little early. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and this game. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, I was watching the playoffs yesterday. I mean, that's gonna be the easiest thing to kick it off because you know what I'm saying. I do football, and I ain't gonna be talking about all day. I'm a minute. I'm half 15 minutes of it, and that's about it. 10 minutes, and that's about it. But no, I ain't gonna cap. It was a good game yesterday. Both of the games was good. I was actually able to catch both of them. But what I'm trying to figure out is what team still got to be in there. Is this a football team? What? I'm really. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know who Chelsea is. But they not that important. Right. Girl. And girl. And so when she show up, Daddy. So they was looking for it the game, and they knew she was gonna be there. And she was there, and when she was hugging her man, the cameraman hugging. Listen, I got tired of seeing Taylor Swift like dog.
There's a camera person that's active, believe it or not.
I believe it.
All the time. Well, kind of like this to black people. But honestly, I think if this roles were reversed and let's say Beyonce, like you went with Jay Z, and she dating someone else, I doubt they put that much in wrong. Because Simone Biles is married to a player for the Packers, and no camera, like hardly any. She may just kind of walking in. I think they played against the some nation on them to the game, but yeah, they don't come against Simone Biles. Simone Biles is like one of the most decorated gymnasts of all time.
I don't even know somebody like it though.
Married. She's married
Oh,
to
she
him.
married to somebody in the NFL. Well, maybe she one of those type of people maybe she one of those types that don't be wanting too much media camera time.
A lot of media about it. It was. It did everything. She was on a podcast.
You saying like she ain't getting no camera time doing the games and stuff. I'm saying like maybe she don't be on that.
Anywhere close to the
Yes, she is getting cameras. I mean, I don't think it's in the box either, but it's got the Taylor Swift. But and Jesse, I think his name, last name is Owens. Can't remember his first name. But he started. He made some big plays in the playoffs as well. I think he made an interception or whatever against San Francisco, and no camera time on her. So, yeah.
I don't see the hype about Taylor though. Maybe it's just me.
funny about it. You know what it is.
I don't see the hype about it at all. Like I don't know what it is. It's like, yeah, she's not that girl to me. Like
because she came up, and she came up in the country ranks, and them folk love their country music, but she was very more pop style.
Yeah.
And so her stuff really kind of caught on. She has a lot of great songs. I think she writes a lot of her songs too.
Yeah.
So that arena's Beyonce, and now granted that arena is a lot larger than our arena per se, but yeah, like I'm surprised she hasn't with the Super Bowl 100. Like I'm surprised.
She hasn't done a Super Bowl.
No, I'm really shocked that someone like her hasn't done it. But yeah, they probably tapped her also, and she just probably didn't have the time or whatever. But yeah, she probably wants too much money. I don't know, but Beyonce, I think Beyonce did it twice, right? Or once.
Twice.
And yeah, but yeah.
I need to check that out. I ain't never known that. But she's not really much of a. I don't know. I don't think I will watch the halftime show if Taylor Swift was performing. Like I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Taylor Swift was one of the type of people that give me halftime show energy.
Yo, she's not doing it because it's free. They don't get paid to do that show. That's why Taylor's not doing it, because she's smart. She's smart. You don't get paid to do that show.
But I mean, even still, you would. I mean, I would want to do it.
She don't need the publicity. That girl is on tour. That girl is. Beyonce did either, but Beyonce is going to be in the spotlight. But no, Taylor, she ain't doing that. Not without a coin.
Yeah, Beyonce performed in 2006. No, 2016 and 2013. Yeah, I think she did 2013 with. Yeah, she did 2013 show, and then she did another performance in one.
Did she do the one with Cole?
Yeah, the one with Coldplay was in 2016.
And Bruno Mars. And the Bruno Mars show was on point.
Yeah.
Looked like Williams Walker when she did
So I think if Taylor was to do a halftime show, she'll probably have like Beyonce did this one with Cole. I'll have to see her doing it with somebody. That'll make it like more exciting. Because I wouldn't imagine just watching Taylor Swift as a halftime show performer. I feel like she'd be a little bit boring. Now, that's just me. I've heard some of her songs before, but not.
Well, you got to give it to her. She small town girl come up,
Yeah.
She works her platform where she come from, so you can respect her for that. She writes her music, all of that, so she give hope to the hopeless in so many ways. You can't respect her.
Yeah, they don't get paid not for it, but they get stuff that goes into the Super Bowl performance. The NFL pays for it. The people like that concert, everything that comes along with it, the prop and everything else, but the themselves, they don't get actually paid. But a lot of them they get so much more revenue from other places outside of it. Like, for instance, like Pepsi is a big sponsor.
Yeah.
I know everybody loves their Pepsi. They're a big sponsor. So commercials have Pepsi all over it. Those artists get, residuals and stuff from that as well. So there's ways to make money, but as far as get paid directly from the NFL, they don't do that. They don't do that at all. And I'm pretty sure there's some reasons why. But yeah. But everything else that goes into the show, that's all covered.
They got a massive advertising for the Super Bowl of Usher during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A massive the residency.
Mm-hmm.
And
he got a humongous festival coming out too called Lovers and Friends.
Yeah.
Right.
He's been doing that for years. He's been doing that for years.
Marquee for this year? I mean, but headliners.
Even
headliners. I don't know. Yeah.
You said.
And so he in the mall right now. He just came out of the residency. He got this come up, and then he does Super Bowl and the I know that was cool. 20, 30 minutes.
It had to be. It had to be.
Easy.
I mean, but it is Usher. Usher has 20 years in the game, almost 30.
He does a great show.
Yeah, Usher is one of those type of people. He's going to perform. He's going to do what needs to be done for his audience. Like, I mean, you can't put that down. But didn't he already do Super Bowl as well before? Shout out to my prophet audience.
No.
Usher did Super Bowl. I could have sworn Usher just performed Super Bowl. Oh, he didn't. No, I thought he was with who was it? Mary J. Blige, No,
he wasn't.
I never know he didn't do a Super Bowl. Okay. Well, I'm kind of excited about the lineup this year. Like the 49ers and the 49ers and the Chiefs gonna be a good game. I ain't gonna cap. I was rooting for the Lions at first because once they was up 22 to 7, I was like, oh, they got this. But then the 49ers ended up coming back. I said, oh, okay, well, never mind.
I don't think we need to agree because you don't go for it like that, and you need to get points. Every point you get, it adds more pressure.
Amen. Every point you get.
Yeah. So if you have the opportunity to, and he's known for being a very aggressive coach, but every opportunity you get to score, get the points. Get the points and keep it moving because you got to keep this game in a far enough pace. A little powerful, I think. So yeah, get the points. Any opportunity you get a point, you get the points.
And I think that's what took them home. They kept trying to like them small mistakes really was what counted. So who we going for now? Because I ain't gonna cap. I think the Chiefs gonna go ahead and take it home again. Like I ain't gonna cap. I think the Chiefs got it. What you say, Elder?
It's gonna be a good game. Like I said, it's gonna be a good.
I think the Chiefs might go ahead and wrangle it on in.
Well, yeah, I can see that too. Because I don't like at all. At all. Well, yeah, I'm with you on that part. I think
yeah. Gonna be a good matchup. Of course, I know this Sunday they have off now. And the Super Bowl is February 11th in Las Vegas, and I'm kind of excited about it. I really want to go. I've never been to Las Vegas either, so I would have loved that. Like Jesus. Ma'am?
the combo.
Yeah. I think
This weekend.
Normally the week leading up to the Super Bowl is when they have all of those little mini like that. I mean, not the NFL. Yeah, I think it's like NFL honors when they do the award show. It's that week Super Bowl week down there, and like in Las Vegas. It's gonna be lit. So yeah, they're probably doing a Pro Bowl down there too this week. Or yeah, this week.
And y'all going to be on the part of the weekend?
No.
Oh, okay. I heard that. Okay.
No, because I remember last year it was DC Young Fly. What's her name? Sarah Jake. They had hosted a little show, but I don't know who's gonna actually be down there performing and whatnot this year. See, that's one thing, man. Like I love all those activities.
It's kind of quiet. That's the only one that y'all heard.
No, yeah, no, but low key, you'll probably hear most of it like probably on Thursday. Like normally they wait till first week, so we'll probably get something this week. I'm definitely looking forward because I ain't the gospel performance would be kind of lit for the Super Bowl. I think Mary performed last year too, didn't it? You know, I be-
I think it's called the Super Bowl celebration. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, I know it's hosted by said entertainer and Tina Arnold. February 10th.
Okay, I see it.
It's gonna be fun. It'll be fun together.
I don't know that Cat Williams.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Well, I was gonna say, hold on, right? Why I can get Cedric the Entertainer? Like what?
Television show. He played the characters.
Your husband and wife on the show in the neighborhood.
Is that the one that plays? He's the one that plays the pastor, right? Dangerous Saint.
No.
Oh.
He's they got the white couple that moved from Michigan to there next door to him, and
Yeah, I remember that.
and they got the two sons. Missy Elliott was the song, the intro song for the show.
I ain't never seen that. You said that's on what Elder Netflix?
No, it's on CBS. It comes on Mondays.
Oh, okay. Okay. CBS. I'm gonna have to check it out. You said it's called
It's on the same show. So they come on first, and then Bob Hart's Abishola comes on after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, no,
they on 6 seasons too. That's what's up.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to them.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It is. They are freaking hilarious.
It started in 2018.
Yeah, and I ain't never heard of it. That's what's crazy. I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, because it's crazy. I think Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Real Talk, was only like 6 seasons, but it felt like it was longer than that. So yeah, that's hilarious. They already there 6 years. That's really good. Yeah, I think it was 6 seasons. How many? Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was only 6 seasons, but it felt like it was a lot more. Do y'all remember the show My Broke Friends or something like that? It was two white girls.
Two broke girls.
And, the blonde haired one on there, she plays in the neighborhood. She's the wife of the Caucasian couple that moved from Michigan to California, to LA. And it's considered a all black neighborhood in LA. And they're the only white people in the neighborhood. It is freaking hilarious.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm trying to figure out who else are supposed to be showing up to the Super Bowl because I want to know who's singing the national anthem. Like who's singing the national anthem? I know I love
Taylor Swift.
Not Taylor Swift. Shut up. I hope not, bro. I don't feel like watching the Super Bowl. We got to see Taylor Swift all night.
We're going to. It's no matter. That's the biggest night of the game. Biggest night of football. Like Taylor Swift is going to be going down our just get ready.
Well, they are expecting a higher, female viewership because normally always dominate the youth football, but they're expecting, I guess, more females to watch this year because of Taylor Swift. So hey, shout out to her. If they can galvanize women like they did to watch the Super Bowl, hey, it is what it is.
Well, I watch it anyway, but I'm all sports stuff. You gotta do it.
Listen, I'm with you, right? Right. start now.
I like a good, even if my team ain't playing, I like a good football game.
Right.
And it's going to be a good one. So I'm looking forward to that part.
Yeah. I ain't gonna cap. I'm looking forward to it too because I think it is gonna be a good game. But I'm still gonna go ahead and give it to the Chiefs. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm still gonna go ahead and give it to the Chiefs.
And one of my classmates, I know he is through the roof right now because he is a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and he is probably through the roof.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I told y'all who I got my money on. We're gonna place bets on Friday. I'm joking. I'm teasing. But no, that's
you get
why.
yourself in trouble, bro. You know the Super Save gonna get you if you do that one. Now, don't do it.
Listen, they be betting on the game too. They ain't finna act like that with me. They ain't finna act like that.
They got their Powerball card.
Exactly. You do your scratch offs and your Powerballs, you can play the game too. I mean, hey, it's only a 50-50 bet for real. It's either one or the other. Like what you mean? It's either one or the other.
And if you got the money smart, you bet on both teams, so you win either way.
Yeah. Facts. Listen, I ain't gonna cap though. I'm kind of excited though because I think February is gonna be a great month. I got some great Black History conversations that I'm gonna bring up, which I think is real interesting. I've only noticed that because, of course, I know Dexter King just recently passed away, and I think they're doing like a lot of his celebration and homegoing and stuff this past week. I think it was this weekend or it's this week. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely continue to highlight, that because, of course, I feel like a lot of our people who carry the legacy for Black history are kind of dying off, and not necessarily dying off, but we don't always uplift them like we should. Even when it comes to like Black history, I think we have to get to a better place of like uplifting Black history because right now, Black history, I think it's very interesting. But no,
well, a lot of people are just I guess finding out is the best word I come up with. Finding out really the contribution to this country. People saying, we made the country and we did.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are really finding out more. They just used to, certain ones that are always talked about.
Yeah.
But now the generation behind you, your generation and the one behind you, they research. They looking up. They have Google. They have all this, and they're finding out some of the basic things of life were invented by us,
Black people.
And so some of them are really just getting into the meat of the matter. One of the things about attending an HBCU, it's all around you at all times. So a lot of stuff you just can't help. So with this influx of students going back to the HBCUs, they find like, and there's a lot of aha moments going on.
Yeah, you're right about that. I just think it's so interesting because I think our history as Black Americans is definitely being reshaped. So that's why I know even going into next month, I'm gonna try to pull out some. I know there was a list of like all the Black inventors and stuff like that from like the late 1800s and 1900s. I definitely want to bring that list up, and we're probably gonna try to highlight somebody different every day. Even the man who invented the folding chair was a Black man, and we're gonna even try to lift him up. Because truth is, I think we're losing a lot of our history, and we tearing down the legacy of so many people. Like that's one thing that I seen this weekend that we need to start praying for certain people who are of old age. Now, granted, of course, you expect it because they're just getting older. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's kind of hard to see. Like one of the ones that I know specifically that y'all would have known was John P. Key. John P. Key put out a statement saying, hey, continue to pray for him. He's going on a break right now because he was going through some health issues and stuff like that. And even though, I know who John P. Key was, I was talking to some younger cats. And granted, I'm only 30, but they were like, 23, 24, something like that, who didn't really know
who he was.
Right, didn't really know who John P. Key was. And it's like, well, dog, y'all be talking about me as 30 who don't be knowing certain things and people. But these 25 and under, 20 and under, they don't be knowing nothing. Nothing.
And when they find out when it comes to music, and they find out, that's the original, then you have this surgeons
Yeah.
The old stuff we grew up on, the early John P. Key and all that, and they listening to it. And
now you pissed not figuring out who John P. Key is. 25 years, like what?
Because I saw a choir do a reversion of "My Liberty" by Southeast Inspirational Gospel Choir, who was led by Yolanda Adams. Led this song, and they did a revamp. The revamp is fine. They didn't get rid of the old version. The revisit of it, they did the old version first.
Yeah.
And then they did theirs, so they gave homage to the original version, and it was cool. So they're really finding out. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
True. I'm gonna have to go check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out. And JY, speaking of music, I did look up the Lovers and Friends. Yeah, I did look up the Lover and Friends lineup. And yeah, you're right. This is dope. From Janet Jackson to Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Gwen Stefani, the Backstreet Boys, Lil Wayne, Nas, Usher, Ja Rule, Ashanti, T-Pain, TLC, Ciara, Ludacris, Nelly, Akon, Neo, Timberland, Keisha Cole, Brandy, Monica, Eve, Jodeci, Sean Paul, David Banner, Escape, Tank, Jeremiah, Pretty Ricky, Genuine, Lupe Fiasco, Carrie Hilson, Drew Hill, Paul Wall, Trina, Yin Yang Twins, like Lord, John B.
And even the small names, like even the ones like in the small names.
Oh,
like
that's what I was reading. John B, Jay Holiday,
Jeezy's down there, Rick Ross is down there.
Rick Ross, Lloyd,
Genuine down there, all in the small letters.
Maya, Mario, JoJo, Method Man and Redman, Robin Thicke. Okay.
Total, Black, all in the small letters. That's ridiculous.
T.I.
And the crazy thing about it, they said 2024 tickets already sold out.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I believe it.
So they'll let you know if they add a day too.
That's
so
crazy.
It's only a one-day event anyway. Like, that's ridiculous. How are you going to be able to go through all that in one day? Like, I've never been to a, what's those things called? Like a music festival like this?
Music festival are typically 2 or 3 days. Yeah,
but they have all these in one day. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like different tent areas and this, that, and the other thing, but
definitely.
Like, that's a lot in one day. Like, I'll be so upset because you only can be. I'm not omnipresent. I can't be at all those places at once.
Definitely.
Like, I want to see Gwen Stefani and Usher and Lil Wayne. Even though I want to see Nas. I want to see Nelly Furtado because Timberlake gonna be there. So they did one song together. I want to see TLC. You know, I want to be chasing no waterfalls.
Not chasing no waterfalls. Look, I ain't gonna cap. Love is
Speaking of pregnant celebrities, I said Ashanti, you know, she pregnant. I don't know, is she still pregnant? I don't know. But old girl, even though y'all moms probably already knew, but Hallie from Chloe and Hallie, like she was pregnant this whole time. I mean, everybody suspected it, but I thought she was just being silly or whatever. But that girl was pregnant that whole time and had a whole baby without nobody really knowing.
Yep, sure did. And I still ain't seen what the baby looked like yet.
I think they posted it.
That's small. That's a small move. T.T. saw it. Come right there.
She learned from Beyonce.
Smart was for her to stay inside.
And nobody could put the pen to the paper. And poof, they go to bed.
But all the black people said her nose, like, I guess your nose look different when you're pregnant. And this, that, the other. And then,
yeah, everybody knew. We all knew. They
y'all
posted pictures of her outside pregnant. There was pictures of her that surfaced. And that's how everybody first knew. And she wouldn't stay off the camera. She could have really hit it if she'd have stayed out of the camera and not been trolling. Everybody knew. But then when her nose, made a comment, she tried to make it about being, African American. She made it what it wasn't. So I think that's why people are mad with her a little bit. It's just weird that, I get it, you wanted to hide it, cool, but don't make it about, a black thing. I just didn't like that. And people didn't like that, which is why everybody's like, nobody cares. Keep it a secret. Nobody cares. So, but yeah, we knew JY. That ain't, everybody knew. The pictures
when
came
she
out.
was, when she was on the live or whatever, or DDG, and I guess there's at the table, doing like some gingerbreads or something, and then when she got up from the table, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, we know." That's that. They said when you that's they get up when your insides is falling down. When your insides is falling down after you done had a baby, so it was hilarious.
Y'all know what else happened in pop culture this weekend that kind of pissed me off to the 10th degree? And Ebony, you might just feel me on this one. And we're gonna leave them in 2024. I mean 2023. But that got doggone Krishan Rock and Blueface. Why the hell did she go and get this man face tattooed on her face? Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I just need to get saved her.
She just did that?
Yes.
Why
You
did
just,
she do? Okay.
bruh.
Well,
What I
she's
tell
not
you, I'm
well.
so upset with this girl.
He's married to a whole nother woman. She's not well. She's not well, and she's not gonna let him go. And they just gonna keep they are the new age Bobby and Whitney, and it's really sad. It's really sad.
They worse than that. They worse than that.
It's annoying because I'm thinking, okay, you said you leaving them, you down, you gonna stick up for you and your son, whoop de whoop de whoop. I thought you was a bad chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you finna be single mama, you finna do all you can. Now you tell me some, oh, well, let daddy out of jail and gonna get his mug shot tattooed on your face. I never understood why people get face tattoos in the first place. But you got this man whole mug shot tattooed on your face.
It might be fake because she likes to garner attention. It might be fake. We'll see.
Krishan don't be faking. She don't be faking. She didn't got that man face tattooed. Like, come on now. After she didn't cover the picture she had up on his on her neck, because she had him tattooed on the neck at first, and she got that covered up.
I saw somebody posted Nicki and Meg get all attention, and then someone said, "Krishan Rock, hold my tooth."
Like, what?
I'm showing you.
And then they get on my nerves too. This Nicki and Meg beef. I was like, hold on now, explain what's going on. And then when I finally figured out, they said Nicki just old and bitter. And I can't. It sounded about right to me.
But did you hear the diss track?
Oh, from Meg.
From Nicki.
Oh no, didn't it come out last night?
Horrible.
I gotta go listen to it. I heard Megan's, but I didn't hear Nicki's yet.
When they look, let me tell you, there might be a couple diss tracks that come out, but Nicki's by far already is the worst.
Her cadence doesn't even sound like a real good beef rapper, because I think she tried to come for she's better if she's subliminal.
Yes, hers has to be very strategic.
Yeah, because you can't do a direct diss like Nas. Like Ether was a direct diss, and it was the coldest one ever to me.
But it was a direct shot. People were looking for it to rhyme and this, that, and the third. I'm like, her bars everything that she said landed because you could fact check it.
But yeah, with her, she can't do a direct Ether diss. It had to be subliminally mixed in, and you have to really decipher it because of her cadence and her way her sound is.
Who, Nicki?
I'm a monster. I'm a monster.
But she tries to incorporate the actual artistry of it, and it's like when you're doing this, and it has absolutely nothing to do with that. And she's gonna lose every time she tries to do that. Like it was terrible. I didn't even hear the whole thing. I just heard a couple pieces, and I was like,
"What is the name on Nicki?"
But then she battled. I want to hear it too. She battled. What's that girl name? Remy Ma.
Yeah, it was terrible. That was terrible too. And I would have never gone against Remy.
And Remy Ma didn't write hers. Papoose wrote it because you can tell by the
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh, you talking about the Bigfoot song?
But somebody should have wrote for Nicki because it was evident that she didn't do at all close to anything that was close to her best.
I want to know why they're trying to beef for it. Because Nicki had her album drop, and I ain't gonna even lie, it was actually not that. Party with party. I'm not a big fan of rap players. the diss track for
She
Nicki?
got everybody, and there's some people that caught some strays, and she, like she said in her interview, if you feel like it was to you, basically, it was.
Who, Megan said that?
That one too.
That's why she said, that's why she called it a hit. She said, whoever start after this, I mean, if it's up, then it's up, basically.
I ain't gonna cap. She killed that song. And then what read it to me when she was talking about how niggas hate on BBLs and walk around with the same scars. I said, oh, you know what? I'm never mind. All right, bet.
Man, but when I say that, Nicki's so crucial. In the comments when she said something about Nick's dead mama, they was
yeah.
They said, but ain't your daddy a speed bump? I was like, oh wait, don't. Because Nikki's dad died, I believe, in a car crash. And when I said they was hitting him with the, ain't he a speed bump? Ain't he a memory sign? Ain't he a sticker? I was like,
Hold on, Lord Jesus. So hold on. So is Meg's diss track, is that the one called His?
Yeah.
Okay. And Nicki's is called Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. But I don't care. Cartier, Party, what his name is? Party, Fonte, whatever his name is, can't think of his name. But that song he made, even though his cadence was not the best, but the lyrically, it was really, really good. And he was like, you out here getting this. He said, what she do? She got lipo, but doing gym pics or something. He said, like, I'm not talking to Meg the Stallion. I'm talking to Meg the person. Like, I mean, and she dissed him first on Cobra. But he was telling the whole, like, I mean, I
ain't even go back and hear Barty's. I ain't even go hear his.
Yeah, it was actually good. It was called Meg the Person or something, but it was really good. Like, and I think he had like the snake logo on there. You know, the game snake.
Anytime I feel like a male snaps back at a female, it's like it makes me cringe.
Nah, I think that was worth it because he was minding his own business. They broke up and did their own thing. She don't want to bring it back up. He was minding his own business. He moved on. You know, dating that girl, what's her name? Jada Freedom or whatever her name is, Kingdom or whatever that girl name is. And like, he living his own life. She was out here dating a soccer star, like just going with your life. And then you made a song Cobra and go throw him under the bus, so, kind of like subliminally or whatever. And, you got to say something back, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess. Pull to refresh, JY. PTR.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it already.
Yeah, that's Ebony. That's Krishan's new face tattoo. Like, she's stamped. Like, this your man's. This her man's.
I feel never mind. I'm not even gonna start.
And I'm going to take
Monty, what you say?
Nothing.
Say it, Monty.
At this point, he might as well be her birthmark because you had him on your neck and then you covered it up just to put one on your face.
On your whole face.
You are absolutely delulu. And I don't like that for you.
She's delusional. And I feel sad. Like, is she too pretty? Like, she is so pretty already. Like, you too pretty already for this.
No, but here's the thing. She may be pretty as far as the physical, but that inside is ate up. Something is going on in that child's mind. I personally feel like just from following her a little bit, not following her as far as like page and stuff like that, but following her from when I think what's a show called Gladiator or something?
Bad Girl.
No, not Bad Girl. She was on a show where she still had a tooth in her mouth.
I'm so done.
So she was like a major athlete. I believe in high school she was a track star.
Yeah.
But she was on this show, and I think y'all could look it up. I think it was called Gladiator or something. And these are for people who like are real athletes for real. Like they go through these mazes, they do a lot of these courses or whatever, just TV stuff for star athletes. She was on that. And it seemed like she was in the right, like headed in the right direction. And then it was so interesting getting into her story about her sister raising her, even though she was with her sister, she was in a better position. Huh? Yeah. But she was
Ultimate Tag.
Okay, thank you. So she was in a better position with her sister, but it wasn't the ideal position as far as her growth. So it's like she was still in a bad situation. But just when she got on that show with Blueface and all of them girls, I just feel like she grew up under somebody she shouldn't have grown up under, because now I feel like she's gotten the most love and attention from him, and now she's unable to let him go, because I feel like attention is one of the worst drugs to be addicted to. Because you're going to keep going and keep doing whatever it is to have that, to feel whatever you're trying to feel.
Mm. Yeah, and then the thing is, too, like, if you really look at, she has a strong spiritual background, because, like,
she do.
She truly believes, like, she believes in tithing and giving and reaping and sowing. And, you know, she explained, like, one time, I guess the pastor that she was under had poured into her, you know, when she had went through a bad spat or whatever. And then she came there and donated, like, a lot of money to that church, which was on cam or whatever. And I've even seen her do interviews and talking about, you know, tithing and this and that, the third thing. And so, you know, I think there's always something in there that's just like, there's a voice in there that's our foundation that's in there, but it's like you keep building, you know, crap on top of the foundation, and that's what we kind of running into. But I gotta watch that video. But I heard that she was like a really like super. I think when she was in college, she was a student athlete. I heard she was really like super athletic. I think she even won the challenge too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she a good. I think she a dope chick. I think she just got caught up with the wrong people. Like, come on now, like, and I feel bad because it's like niggas like Blueface turn the good girls to nothing. Not necessarily nothing, but I ain't Christian. Ain't nobody gonna want you now. You got this man whole face. Imagine I can't imagine being with a woman and I'm trying to talk to her and I gotta look at another man's face on her face while I'm trying to talk to you. Like, imagine, like, that's stupid.
Listen, let me tell you something. There was someone I once dated before, and then she tried to spin the block again, and she was with a whole other dude that she got his name tattooed on her chest, and I was like, ain't no way. He ain't even the photo. It's the dude, and it's his nickname. I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
What was his nickname, JY?
His real name was like Henderson, so he went by like Big Hen.
So she got big head on her breast.
On her chest, and like it's like across the top, like right up under the neckline. So like, ain't no way.
That is so ghetto.
I call myself marrying you, and I'm trying to woo.
Right.
Kiss on another nigga's name. Make that make sense. Like, it ain't happening, bro.
It's not happening. Listen, speaking of black love, though, this is another thing that got me kind of lit this weekend. And money, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to hate on it or if I'm just jealous of it. I don't know. Like, I got to desire my spirit or something. But this Miss Netta and this Charles. Like, first of all, why do we make everybody famous? Please tell me why. Why do we make everybody famous? And then secondly, now that they is, I guess, kind of famous or known, I ain't even gonna hate on them. Yeah, enjoy y'all little beautiful love. But what I tell you,
what make me mad is that my goofy behind and clicked on the video a couple times, and so now whenever she posts something or he, whatever they are, post something, I get an email like the account that you interacted with. I said, nigga, I don't care about this crap. Charles, your lunch is ready.
Right, like, dog.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is it came up on my TL from different people now because they're starting to spread. Like, they were on Fox, one of them little Fox TV shows with like T.S. Madison, Claudia Jordan. They came to Atlanta and now they was on Candy Timeline because they didn't went to Old Lady Gang, and like they just now starting to spread to other people's feed. And that's what I'm like.
Is that a woman for real?
No.
Okay.
So
Ebony might be away from her phone, but she posted on Facebook because her and I guess a lot of people did some investigating and found out like I think their real name is Joe. or something. And
what?
I was like, because I think the Jonette, I think it was Netta. Her name, she said her real name was like Jonette. And then Ebony was on here and she corrected me. Go ahead, Ebony.
Yeah, he's Joe. He's Joe, and all of his history is on TikTok and YouTube. He was a comedian named Joe. The people went so deep as to find his mother's obituary.
Jesus
and
Christ.
it has she has a son named Joe, and then a daughter with whatever his sister's name is. But it's old. They found old video. Just type it in there. Miss Netta, Joe, or whatever. You'll find it. It's all on TikTok. It was not hard to find.
On TikTok or Facebook?
Yeah. TikTok is where I found all of it.
Somebody just like really tried to argue me down that was a woman. I was like, where? Where is it a woman?
I thought for a minute too. Like, 'cause, you know, I thought like maybe she had like PCOS or something. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know.
Listen to the voice, JY. Listen to the voice. You gotta
Look at the feet.
Not the feet. Shut up, Marty. Not the feet.
Man, hands and feet will tell you a lot. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now listen, I don't know. Lord.
Yes, because even these dudes that be having these major transformations, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead and look at them size 13s.
I dated a woman, and there was a woman, but that joker was 6'2", and it was all woman. But they were all women. But I knew it wasn't gonna work when they wore my Hirachis one day.
JY, y'all can't wear the same size shoes.
Yeah. I mean, her mom tall too. Like, but yeah. And we had went out. We had went out one time, and I knew this wasn't gonna work because I'm 6'6", and someone was like, "I'm so proud of y'all." Like, what the heck you mean? What?
The foolishness.
I said, what do you mean? I said, they think, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Hold on, JY, they did what?
I was like, I'm proud of y'all, bro. And then like when she said she had to buy her shoes from like a lot of her heels or whatever, she had to buy from like drag queen stores. Cause she has some dogs. I mean, but you know,
dogs is crazy.
We had to holler on Filter Friday, but that was. I mean, I remember they had took my pair of Hirachis, and I was like, oh, I ain't mess with nobody that can wear my shoes because I wear a 15. So ain't no way. Ain't no way. Now Hirachis run small or whatever, but even still, like. Ain't no way, boy.
Oh Jesus, Lord have mercy. JY said she wear my 15s. It can't. It can't.
Because that's what it was. Like, I mean, every person I had dated was always short, and I couldn't deal with. I mean, what you say, Marty?
Oh no, I ain't say nothing.
Everyone I dated was always short, and I was like, all right, well, let me try, you know, because I remember I had decided to try to date some taller people, like, because it was on Facebook, like, all these short guys, women keep taking these tall dudes, and all these short dudes, these 5'8" guys want to talk to us, whatever. And so, like, you know, I made myself, you know, out there, whatever. And I went out with a few taller women, but they just got weird features. Like, it's like really weird. Like, them hands are big. Yeah, bro. They like, and them feet is big. You know, it's a weird thing. So let me get a regular. To give me a regular 5'6" woman.
Right, get your right.
I can't deal with these. What's your boy? What's that movie? I can't deal with these just bigelows. Right? That's a huge.
Listen, that's what's crazy though, because at the same time, when you think about it, it's always been women around like that for years. It's just most people ain't really saying that. You know what I'm saying? Most people ain't really saying that. I found the clip, Money. I'm gonna send you the clip of T.S. Medicine asking Miss Netta, like, what are you? Like, what are you? And she told me, so I was born a boy. I was born a boy. So yeah, she just continued.
Well, that's good that they kept it real. I got beat up by a big tall girl before too in elementary.
Yeah.
It was bad. I was on the bus, and she was like just housed everybody. I was like kindergarten or first grade, and she was like a fourth grader. And I don't know what it was when I was in first grade. It's like fourth graders and fifth graders was grown ups. Girl, this one he was super cool. He called himself. Hey man, you're making it worse. I wish I had a big sister so bad. I always wish I had an older sibling because I wasn't tough growing up. But man, yeah, it's funny, it's probably like big chicks because she housed the mess out of me.
Yeah, let me know how I can get famous off TikTok. I'm trying to be like Ned and Charles because once y'all start, well, I ain't trying to be like them. I take that back, but I'm trying to glow up. Like, let me just get a glow up because how you end up on Fox TV? But I mean, I don't know. I think
you might even find you a big.
No.
I always got skinny dudes.
No.
You'll be well fed. You'll be well cared for.
JY, I'm good. I ain't gonna walk around here looking like the number 10.
Hey, no, you're more like a decimal point. But I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? You would be how the money get in the audience. You'll be warm in the winter, and she'll give you shade in the summer. Like, maybe you might need to find. Maybe God is trying to save you for, it's a big woman that's up here.
No,
like a Shirley. Like a Shirley, or like Shirley's definitely like you don't really see many small Shirleys. Like a Beverly or something.
Not get you a Beverly or a Shirley. No, I don't want one of them there.
A Brenda. There you go. Get you a good Brenda.
Listen, make sure y'all look them up and see when they come. They come into a city near you. They supposed to come back to Atlanta, then they going to Birmingham. They come to Memphis, so y'all can go to Memphis and see Charles and Etta.
Oh, they got a tour now?
They got a whole tour going on, J-Rock.
Oh Lord.
What Jesus. You mean?
Let me get my stuff together. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like they coming up.
They getting flued out the places.
Yes. Like people is booking them.
I'm good.
They didn't went from TikTok to national television.
No. Let's be for real. They're not being flown out. They're not being booked. There's no venues on that flyer. They going out to cities hoping that they're going to meet people.
No, they're getting booked for venues too. They're booked for 2 venues here in Atlanta. Hold on, let me find it.
That might be Atlanta. But on that flyer, there was no venues. There was no way to meet them.
It makes sense about Atlanta if you understand what Atlanta, but like
right, of course in Atlanta.
Right, and maybe San Francisco, but come on now.
Listen, I've seen the promo video of them talking about, well, Houston, we're gonna be at this club. We're gonna be at this club. So
promo video?
Yeah, like they doing promo videos and everything, dog. That's what I'm saying. Look, I'm gonna have to put it up and send it to you. Like literally was in their hotel room doing promo videos for the next couple of cities that they're going to. Yeah.
I know she got they got like some merchandise, like, an apron that says Charles, your lunch is ready or whatever. And like, I don't know, man. We in society is weird. We don't know how to make anybody famous, bro.
Exactly. Like they got a Chicago. They gonna be in Chicago February 2nd. Tickets $30. They got a whole venue on here. The City Grill and Wine. Like they selling tickets. Like people is actually going to see them.
You know what? Start putting this show on TikTok, man. So we get food out the places. Like get us some looking at Anchorage, Alaska, or something.
Listen, I'm trying, dog, because I'm like, hold on now.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, like get us booked somewhere, like in Missouri or something. You know what I mean? Just towards Tennessee, like something, where we can just be halfway seen or whatever. Like Lord Jesus, won't have you no major cities, Peoria, India. Illinois. Like send us,
But that's the thing, though. Us as black people, we done lifted everything up. We done made everything famous, but the stuff that we post to. And that's what I was talking about even earlier. I feel it feels like even when it comes to Black history, we have diminished the legacy of true Black excellence, true Black genius to lift up foolishness. Like, is it just me? But we glorify foolishness. We lift up the foolishness. And then those things that are of high regard, those things that have been here and trailblazed the way, that have created legacies, we diminish it. We tear it down. Like, even now to this day, I know back in the day when we value Martin Luther King, I'm 30 now. 15 years ago, you wouldn't have heard people talk negatively about Martin Luther King that the way they do now. 30 years ago, you wouldn't hear people talk about Martin Luther. Like 30 years ago, or well, I'd say probably 20 when we started talking about 20 years ago, I would have never heard, yeah, I know Martin Luther King used to sleep around on Coretta. Yeah, I know Martin Luther King used to smoke. I would have never heard that 15 years ago.
Them records weren't out. Now those records are out. All of the phone call records and transcripts and stuff, all that stuff is out now. That stuff wasn't circulating back then. So
but people knew though, Ebony, right?
No, people didn't know because I didn't know until I saw it.
People didn't know. I didn't know.
Right. Only thing we knew was that he had to line up and get a whipping by his parents on the daggone with his kids in the movie. That's all I knew. And did you know that Joker name really was Michael?
Yep.
And I just found it out this year that he was born as Michael. And his dad went over and I guess he named himself after the Lutheran Martin Luther.
Yep, Martin Luther. Yep.
Thing too. Yeah. So his dad, because dad changed his name to Martin Luther Sr. That's crazy. Born Michael. What's wrong with Michael?
I mean, nothing. But I just think it's interesting though, because now people not necessarily diminish his legacy, but the value of his legacy is like, oh gosh, like, and we lift up other people like this. I get it. We should lift up everybody. Everybody should deserve to feel some type of love. Everybody deserves their 15 minutes of fame and all that other stuff. But sometimes I'll be like, Jesus, church, come on now. What we doing now, people? Like, I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna hate on them because hey, if they building their fame, building their success off their love and being who they are, go for it. But then I'll be like, God, come on now. Come on now.
And they say he had an affair or something too.
I don't want to go act the fool. Yeah. But that's the thing. If we gotta be embarrassed, like to be, like God dang it, I ain't trying to look a fool to be something in life. But I think that was rumored, JY. I don't know if it was actually confirmed that he had an affair. I'm not sure. I never heard. You know what I'm saying? I never went too deep in it because I just refused to look at Martin Luther King in a bad light. I don't care if he smoked cigarettes or not. I don't even want to look at him.
Coretta was going off on him about, you always on the road. And he was like, Coretta, I'm sick and tired of hearing your mouth every single time.
Shut up.
I'm about to go out here and smoke my Newport, and you're not going to keep getting on my nerve.
I wouldn't be surprised, though, if he did smoke Newport, because he did, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the most powerful black men in the 60s during that time. He was on the FBI's most wanted list and all of that, and he didn't even do nothing. So I can understand. I promise I can understand. I probably wouldn't be mad at it. It's just the fact that I don't ever want us to get to the point where we always diminish the legacy of black people and black men. Like, granted, give everybody their flowers when they need to, but then after that, don't find a reason to diminish and devalue these legacies and these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I feel like it's stupid. But I see Pastor Anthony. I see Pastor Charleston stepped in. I see Monty Beaton pop back in. I see Apostle Murray down at the bottom. Good morning, everybody. How y'all feeling? It's 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Y'all waking up. Good morning, Pastor Charles. How you feeling this morning?
Oh, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? I saw Pastor Anthony come off the mic too. I'm going to just say good morning right now.
Okay. Well, good. I'm feeling good this morning. Good morning, Pastor Anthony. I know you probably over there hurt this morning, so we lifted up prayers for you and all of Baltimore.
I'm a little salty right now. Trying not to let that affect my whole day. I was convinced. Apparently, I miscalculated the situation. Apparently, he's a Pat Mahomes fan. I didn't know that.
Hold on. Start over. I ain't hear you cut out. You said what?
I said I thought God was a Ravens fan. Apparently, I was misinformed. Apparently, he's a Patrick Mahomes fan. I'm a little salty about that this morning, but it's all good. This is the day that the Lord has made. Sheesh.
I ain't gonna cap. I
I
was rooting for you.
I don't want to hear no one say that Lamar is better than Joe Burrow. Flat out. I don't want to hear no more.
Hold on, wait. Pump, you got too much dip on your chin. Calm all that down. Need you to relax a little bit.
Too soon. I mean, I get it. Too soon, but at home though.
Like Pastor Anthony, what happened? Like I was expecting them to like take it home. Like what happened?
You know what? I'm glad we asked that question. We recorded today. I'm gonna say it anyway. It don't make a difference. Here's the deal. If you watched the game, one of the things you saw was Lamar was way too committed to trying to be a pocket quarterback. There's a point at which, once you've gone through your secondary and maybe your tertiary reads, you go ahead and use the rest of your skill set for what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of space on the field. He could have broke out multiple times and made a shake, it do what it do. But he was overly committed to try. I don't know if it's to prove people wrong or if that was the scheme, what the offensive coordinator wants to see him do, or whatever the case may be. But there was plenty of opportunity to make full use of his dual threat ability, and he elected not to.
Yeah.
And you can't hold this the NFL. You can't hold the ball for a minute and a half. It ain't gonna work. Like you got to make a decision.